travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. Posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. What's up?
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff working from the pistol. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Tiger, 180.
He gets it again. And he will knock it in. The defense holds. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Wilson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
No, we changed it. Thirteen. 180. Ready, shot. Middle. Sit up.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He's going for it himself. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Headed out right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. On 1st down, Jackson has him on a quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Hey, middle. Out. Hey, up. 180. It's up.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's got it in the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on the pickup.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Play action here with Goff. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
14.
Off play action. Goff. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has it left side, Brock, with the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Again, Goff. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. They're going to throw again. Goff. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw is caught, and he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fox now to kick this one away. LaJohntay Wester to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now, we saw him take a shot on that return, and now he's in some visible pain after it. So we'll get a pause as he's attended to. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. This is caught, going right back to Andrews. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Out
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Complete. Derrick Henry. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, or break off the 1st down.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go. 180. Go. 12. Go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Goff on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
4th down, Goff throwing. Big strike here to Williams. They get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They send a man in motion. Goff to the air now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Chased out to his right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Second and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Oh, we changed it.
Here's Lamar. Into the hands of Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey.
A give to Wilson up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
180.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Forced out to his right. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Goff working from the pistol. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On 4th down, Goff. Downfield, this finds St. Brown. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. New set of downs from the 37.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Complete to the college safety, Sione Vaki. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
At the 36-yard line.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Buys time, rolling right. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked by Alohi Gilman.
Goff's pass intercepted.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
180. Hey,
Throwing again is Lamar. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? Keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Alpha, sit hot. 180. 180. Nice shot. Let's go. Sit hot. Middle. Nice shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 25.
They'll run here with Wilson. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A 35-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll push their lead to 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
This is back complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
No, we changed it.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, get hot! Get hot!
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Down to the 10. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 32, Lions 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Like 20. Like 20.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Whole team getting on IR. Like, that's insane to me. Whole team started to be on IR now. Oh my God.
Shotgun snap here to go. Flush down now to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Oh, ready?
2nd down now. They need 7. Right back to Flowers they go. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Devontae Maddox except for that tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
You. Yo.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point drive. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Ravens 40, Lions 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down throw from Goff. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Now Goff. He's loaded another one up. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
66 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
2 for 1.
1st and goal, Detroit.
5.
Gibbs now from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Gibbs again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd and goal, Goff escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Now go for it, Goff. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down.
Bro, come on now, fam.
That could have been a highlight reel touchdown.
Hell no.
Instead, just an incompletion.
GG. Got time for that shit, bro.